What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be rating all 100 of my modern houses. Now, you can see I'm showing, here's my channel, guys. Check it out. Also, I am an incognito. Can you see my mouse? Hold on. Frick. Can you see if I click? Now you should be able to see it. There we go. Now you can see my mouse. You can see I'm in incognito. It's an OCD thing. Don't ask questions. Hold on, that's in the way of the chat. Hello, FaceBank is here. Hello, Sean Miles. So I'm just gonna go through my tutorial playlist, my Modern House tutorial playlist, and probably click on each video and talk about it a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna make sure that is what I want it to be. I don't know what the audio output capture is gonna be on this. Also, I gotta remove. Guess not. Okay, wait, can I remove it? Backspace. Guess not. Okay, cool. But frick, I want OBS. There we go. So, that is 1,700 views. Oh my god. Just gonna go to playlist and go to modern houses. So, since I did have 100, I just figured I'd go back and rate all of them. Fifth. I'm actually being fifth crazy. Make sure it's all in 2017. Oh no, I would say I've never saw the themes in 2017, but then I'd be lying. But yeah, so where is the playlist? I should probably sort by last video added. Then it'll be right there. Really, that's number one. Okay, so my actual number one is that really weird military-based looking one, so I'm not going to include that in this list. But here's the actual first one. Wait.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm
so
going
young.
to be making a house
This one I don't think is that bad. I actually like this one.
tutorial. It is a very tiny
Only
house
thing
in
is
case
these
you didn't
windows
know.
right here, these two, I don't like these two windows very much. How do you... That's not what I wanted to do. That's how. So I'm just gonna stand here. I'll show the sides. No, I won't show the sides. Only 17 by 17. That's interesting. But yeah, there's the front. I'm apparently not gonna show the sides. Hold on. Oh no, I will show this. Wait. Yeah, I think this one's pretty solid.
Windows on this side. If
Only
you
thing
want.
is the back is kind of flat.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. You can actually. I mean, you say 17
Okay, yeah,
by
I'm so
17 on
cringy.
this
God,
video,
this is
what if
terrible.
360?
I'm gonna
If
get,
you
like,
You can actually add these windows
flagged
on
for
the side
that.
if you want.
You're just gonna be like,
That's
nah,
what I'm
frick
saying,
you.
you can't.
But overall, I don't think this one's
But-
that bad. Oh god.
Stairs.
It's a 13-minute video, so I mean, I do think I remember recording this one actually. But I mean, yeah, I don't have a problem with this one. I think this one's one of the better ones. I'm gonna rate this one out of 10. You guys can too. Hold on, let me go back to an actual shot of it. There we go. I'll give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. The only reason I'm rating it solidly high because it looks nice, but there are some issues and some kinks and stuff with it. I think it's good. Thank you. I mean, with the advance, you'll see there's a point where they completely change. There's like a big gap. Hold on, January 29th, 2019, January 30th.
What's going on?
So,
Guys, welcome back.
oh god, my voice. This one, hello Super Plus Show. I really like this one. This one was my favorite for a while, so now that I'm looking at it, this gray concrete section I think should be a little thinner. But this looks great, I think. I love this one.
In this one, I'm going to be making, I know, another house tutorial. It's
Another one, guys. What do you think? Yeah, I think this one's good. I really liked this part, specifically the above the garage, the whole balcony thing that was happening. I remember this one for a while was my favorite. I wouldn't say it is anymore. That's probably like in the 80s or 90s. Hello, Alfie, Eddie.
Did one yesterday.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip
bigger
ahead.
than what it-
This one I remember had some weird proportions with
I
things,
can
though.
show that with like yellow on.
I remember that it just didn't quite work. Okay, I'm not gonna show the sides, apparently. You can see that side's pretty blank. Okay, well. This one's only 12 minutes, so not bad.
Move a car.
Oh, god, wait.
Off.
Oh my god, that's before Bedrock. That's weird. Okay, so let me guess. January 31st?
Video
February
in it.
2nd. I remember this one. I remember this one very clearly. Because I was looking at it earlier and I had to mute the audio in a video that I put this in. I have a horror game idea called Imaginary Friends. Gone wrong. In the game you play as a 4-year-old, the main antagonist is Kitty the Black Kitty tries to eat you quickly. The squid tries to snatch you. Oh god. That actually could be a really creepy concept. The Imaginary Friends thing. Oh, I didn't rate the last one. Frick, I can't go back. The last one I'll say 7 out of 10. It could be better. It's not as good as I thought it was. But this one. This one's solid, but I think it's too much white concrete. right off the bat, it's too much white concrete. But I mean, it's not a super huge one. It's not like it's crazy. Zero to run up and review part. Oh god, that's terrifying. But I mean, it's not like this one's like too big or too small or anything. I mean, it's kind of small. I like this window. The old garage design is so bad. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good one.
Got a little givage on it.
There's the back. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm glad I have my volume so low because I can barely hear it. But I'll give this one a... I actually think this one's better. Hold on. I'll give that a 7 out of 10 as well. It's a little bit bland as far as color, but I mean, modern houses are kind of just gray, white, and more white and more gray. Alright, now, next date. February 23rd. Oh, I remember this one very well. I like that this white concrete section on the left. I really like this section. This, I think, is cool, the little, like, double arch on the garage. That's definitely something I should try to do again. This looks a little odd. That is kind of cramped with the door. You can see the door is right here, and it's just a 1x2. It's kind of crammed in on both sides. Although I think there was a window on the left side of the garage, is there?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be in it. So this is like...
Oh, the volume thing. Oh, no, but it is interesting.
Cuckoo.
Yeah, I like this one. This might be my favorite out of the first. Might be my favorite of the ones so far.
All of them, except
I'll give it a solid... I'll give it a 7.5. I think it could be better, but like the gray concrete, the little white frame, I love that frame. That looks nice. Any thoughts so far? By the way, the numbers are going to be here on all of them, in case you have any thoughts. I remember this one. Oh, why did I not change the labeling on that one? This one I loved. This one was probably my favorite for a while as well. Well, no, I'd say this was my favorite, and then it switched back to the old one. And then... 99 views, nice. March 1st. Okay, so that's, yeah, the gaps are getting bigger here.
fuck off. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video.
I kind of want to go, see if I go, okay, there we go, that's a better angle. Yeah, I like this one. Only thing is the door's on the left side, which is odd, but I like the indoor swimming pool. I do think this is a cool feature here. Although the white stained glass panes look a little odd there. Same with this window, really only that window actually, because it goes as high as that, and just that one makes that one look a little awkward in my opinion. But I mean, overall, I think that's a great design. I like that one. Let me see if I'll show the sides. I'll start wrapping around at some point. Okay, that side's blank. Back. What in the world did that just do? Did I do that? Hold on. I want to see if I did that on the stream too. No, it didn't. That's weird. Yeah, I don't really have many problems with this one. I'll give this an 8. I'll give this one an 8. Yeah, just solid 8. I think there are some things that could be better and a couple things that it could be changed, but overall I think this one looks good. Also, these are all... I'm not gonna like inflate my my ratings on these. A lot of these are like just, I don't know. A lot of my older ones stood up. But in general, I don't know, modern houses have kind of been my strong suit. Squiggly the squid sounds kind of creepy. I'm about to open a picture of your parents. Cannot find picture. Oh, dang. That sounds like something that you would hear in Portal 2, specifically. Also, I'm thinking, hello, Black Pirama. Alright, so this one, I'd say this one's my favorite so far. How about this one? Oh, I vaguely remember this one. I hate that. I hate that right off the bat. For one, acacia doors look stupid there. For two, that's too much light gray. I don't know what I was doing here, because if I'm gonna do that, that should at least wrap around to the one at the side, which you can see. This section doesn't look like it should be on this modern house. It looks like it kind of just came from a random house, and we're like, yeah, let's just put it there.
What's good?
Garage door, I don't really have a problem with, although it is kind of just bland.
It's a giant shot, like,
oh, I remember doing the windows.
2 stories.
I think those windows are cool.
The entire thing.
The, although they're inverted, which is weird, but the one looks like an O, and the other looks like a mustache and a unibrow. Back is blank. Is the right outside or something?
Basically.
Okay, no, it's just one window. I don't like this one at all. I really don't. I think it has some redeeming qualities, but generally, I'm gonna say... Also, March 8th. I'm gonna give this one a 3. 3 out of 10. Imaginary Friends. See, I don't know, because my concept of what I would do if I made a horror game called Imaginary Friends is probably different than what yours would be. I do like actual, like, people-esque characters. 7. I think I also remember this one. Off the bat, it's a cool concept, but I don't know what I was thinking when I did this. Overall, I think... Oh, you can see the last one to the left there. I do like this kind of look. I think that's an interesting look. Although, overall, I don't particularly think this is a very good design.
Actually had a different world.
March 12th. Yeah, I kind of crammed a lot of these in. That's why there's so many, probably. Why you've hit 100.
Wait.
I'll give this one I'll give it a 3. It's kind of bland. There's not much color. Alright, number 8. March 18th. Why did this pop up this time? Hide that. I really like this one. I remember there was a string of them around here where I really liked a lot of them. Thank you and hello, no problem. And if you made a build of the 911 towers and make 2 parts, first part of the attack part and second. That'd be a lot of work, and also something I would do the first part, but not the second one. I like, oh my god, the old pillar quartz texture you can see there. When I started using black stained glass, although I did go back to white, I think, for, no, I don't want the...
Load, please.
Sick.
Wait, be showing you how to build.
Oh yeah, I really like that. I think this kind of gray framing looks cool, but that is a little awkward with the 2 blocks above the window.
Ridiculously cool modern house.
Ridiculously cool, guys.
I know. Every tutorial seems to get better.
God, I was cocky back in the day. Still mid-garage design, although that doesn't change till probably halfway through the 100.
Available on the front.
Hello, Maria Gomez.
And yes,
internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. That's me in the past, not me today. Yeah, I like this one. I do vaguely remember this one with the dark oak thing at the top, I think. Can I? Okay. The front and the back are kind of where it is the bang first book. Left and the right don't look that good. But, God, when I always used to add the garages, even if they were on the sides or whatever.
Well, Space Human is a 20.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back then to show the front.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculously cool. Okay, Becca, you're gonna do us. Come here now. Come here now. Sounds like a FNAF moment. You need to build a one hole like you got. Shh. Okay, look. It's kind of big. I'll give this one an 8. 8 as well, I think. I really think this is a nice house. But overall, it's got some things. 9, March 28th. Okay, one thing that sticks out to me is I can see there's a row of dark oak right there, which that's not necessarily bad, although that looks really weird with the gray. It should stick out another row, I think. But I like the design. I remember this one, too. I have a bunch of these in one of my worlds.
Video in this one.
In this one.
Now, if you count.
Yeah. This one's pretty solid, too. Oh, I remember this. You can see these are carpets, and I put fences so you can actually just walk up that. I remember that. Now you sound like you're doing... That sounds like sister location.
I'm not gonna tell you what. You only see 10. That's
Left's got like nothing. Other than the front, there's nothing, which is a bit annoying. Also, blue concrete. I use cyan now instead, and also a little bit of green. I'll say 6.5. Haha, 1. I'll say 6.5 out of 10. Again, it's a very nice looking house. But there's a couple of things that are just like, why? Also that, I should use walls. Nowadays, I would use walls probably there, or just like blocks. On to 10. April 5th. Okay, this one. I remember this one too. I loved this one when I first made it, but I'm looking at it now. You got the nice door frame there, but this section looks a little too misproportionate. Yeah, because this is like 2, 4, it looks like 7, and that's 4. I want pizza. Yeah, I think that's nice.
just wasn't in.
Although it's not, there's a couple of things, again, like the misproportionate thing.
Yep.
Also, I see quartz slabs here, why not just make that whole thing quartz?
Okay. Now everything's good, but it looks maybe to see.
God, this is so cringy to listen to me.
Tutorial, however, it is
Okay, that looks
cool.
horrible. I don't know what I
This
was
is also kinda
thinking.
just a little bit,
That's great. I'll give this a 6 out of... No, I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10, only because the other sides are so sad. Apparently I only put an effort on the front in most of these. Also, what is that? Why don't I bring the white back there? That would have been more logical. Alright, number 11. Oh, I remember this one. I love this one. April 13th. Yeah, this... Oh, there's the new garage design. Okay, so that was much earlier than I thought it was. Yeah, I think this is one of my favorites still. I know exactly where this is, too. Oh, you can see the old ones in the back here. Some of those bad ones. But, I mean, yeah, I like this one. I don't have much to complain about with it.
What's going on, guys?
Although it looks like the gray might be in line with the light gray there, and I don't like that very much.
This one, I think this is the best one
But-
I've made yet.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with
And-
that. It's probably the best that we've seen.
You know what?
I got banned on Roblox for one day because some guy was saying that he was a hacker, and then I said I was also a hacker, and that's why. Got the bit. Ooh, that's tough. Oh, I remember doing that too. That's a very interesting and risky design with the pillar course, but I think that turned out nice.
4 words for you guys. Our Wi-Fi is trash.
Our Wi-Fi is trash. Still holds today.
Yeah, you probably know what that means. And
What do I think of this one? I'll give it an 8.5. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. Obviously, it's not perfect. None of these are going to be perfect. I probably won't give a single 10 out. Actually, I might give 1 for my favorite. But it's very solid for its time. Alright, April 13th to April 21st. This one I really liked when I first made it because it was something very different from what I was normally doing with this whole thing here.
this one, I'm going
My
to
intro
show
got
you.
cut off.
my
I
mic's
think
working,
that's a
all
good
it says.
design,
So,
this whole thing sticking
now,
out, but in
before I actually
general, I
start
think
this
that,
video, I want to say Happy Easter. If probably.
I think in general
and all
it
your Easter
could be.
traditions, if you have any.
or I guess,
But,
what's the
now
word?
this modern house actually seems kind of big.
Oh god, what was the word? I just forgot the word that I wanted to say. I think it could have been, designed better. Hello, Super Rabbit VR, I'm back. Welcome back. Yeah, I mean, there's not much. I think if I take this whole thing off, just slice it, like, just roughly right around there. I think it's a lot better. Or even just shorten it by, like, 6 blocks and make it a little bit more in that way. But,
It's pretty small, but I mean, if we take a head out.
I don't think it's
inside, you got a
that
good
bad.
amount of room.
I'll give it a
And
6.5.
plus, if you wanted to
Just that
encase this with
whole thing
glass,
sticking
you
out
could.
so far looks a little awkward to me. Alright, 13. I didn't say them out loud, but I read them in my head. Next live will be named Matthew Beethoven. Perhaps.
What's
April 29th. Oh, I have mixed feelings about that. I don't even remember this one. I'm not gonna lie. I remember a lot of these, but this one I just don't. The next one looks like... It looks really nice, though. There.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video. In this one, I am going to be showing.
I don't know how I feel about that. It has some qualities that are nice. But I mean, in general,
That I've designed on this YouTube channel.
I really don't
That's
know.
better.
I really don't know.
Seriousness. Hopefully, you guys didn't have to. Without further ado,
I'll give it a 6. It's generally nice looking, but there are some things that are just mid. Yeah, I said the squid, I think, allegedly. Yeah, by the way, all these are 2019. The fact that's interesting is, like, I mean, that, I guess, some of the things in the background here aren't that bad. But you look at, say, my Walmart at this time and how bad that was, and my new Walmart, which is so much better. It's interesting to see that my modern houses seem to hold up fine when everything else doesn't. 14. Okay. I like that one, too. This is when I kind of started to get into these, like, this shape. I don't even know what to call this. Question mark. Snap. But I mean, yeah, I really like that one.
Welcome back to another video in
May 7th. Yeah, I think that's nice. I like that one. It's not, yeah, this might be my favorite so far, actually. Oh my god.
like 2 stories there. Well, either you can
Overall, like, god, the old textures too. Why'd I use gray glass there? I mean, overall, you look at this and there's not really anything that sticks out to me, like, at least to me, as, like, bad. Do you want to know the secret of how to get famous? Read the dictionary 12 times every single week, every single day of the week, and then say Among Us for 24 hours straight. Yup, perfect. Easy. What I read the other one? 8? I'll give this an... I guess one an 8.5. Could be better. The only thing is the depth there. That's the same, and I don't like doing that very much. But generally, it's not that bad. Number 15 doesn't exist, apparently. So... I should make sure that's the only one with that. Hold on. Although I do still technically have 100, the other one isn't here. Oh, that's why the count makes that way. Okay, I'll include that in this, I guess. May 15th. No, absolutely not. I remember this one and I hate this one.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video.
2 blocks there.
This
2 blocks
one.
there. Flat there. That's
I'm going
garbage.
Okay.
See, some of these hold up so well, and then there's like this, which I don't even know what I was on when I made this one, and how I thought it was up to par with the other ones.
Space Union is a 28 by 22, and
I mean, again, it has things that I think
don't remember the exact
are
amount.
whoopsies, that I think are usable, but overall, no. I'll give it a 3.5. My Spirit only 2017 maker, but it sucked. At least my work paid off and made the Hollow Billionaire third one. Yo, those are kind of hard to make because the themes are so intricate. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could woodchuck? If a wood could woodchuck could chuck wood. That makes perfect sense. Alright, next one. May 15th to May 23rd. This is kind of interesting to see the dates. Ooh. I don't like the white that much. The white on the gray, I think the gray on the white looks better than the white on the gray. Because, I don't know, it just looks better in gray generally. Also, what in the world is that? That's not bad. Okay, well that, I don't know why I'm rating those. That I think is old. Yeah, that's one of the old ones. That was one of my favorites. The door sticking out is weird. They should be sticking in.
What's good? Ow.
Other than that...
And yes, this one is completely white except for the window, which is also
God, I was still
white.
live streaming here.
And then on the right, it is mostly white. The front is really the only thing that does not have mostly white.
I'll give it a 5, only because I think the design is nice, but just the way the contrast of the color is, I don't like that very much. Moving on. Oh, I remember this one. May 31st. Get this out of here. Instantly, no. It's too tall and not wide enough. This looks like an apartment building if it was short. You can see next door a suburban house, like, that's about as tall as it. And it's a 3-story house. I don't think the 3 stories is necessarily bad, but if it's 3 stories, it should be like out to here. But just in general, it doesn't even look that good. Like I have the question mark. I've got a big center tower, which I like that. And I got that. It's combining things that I like to do on modern houses, but not in a good way. I'll give that a 3, and I'll give it a 3 actually. 5 Nights of Torturing Matthew 3. Oh god, I was going to do called Chained or Reaper, and it's a Reaper with chains. They're actually wearing chains. The first we turned into a war kind of. That'd be cool if it was like Convulsing Nurse, like chained up like that. Alrighty, moving on to 19, which is going to be June 8th. What? Why are some of these? This is the range of stuff where all of them are apparently trash. I don't even have anything to say about this. Oh god, I keep hitting Alt instead of space to pause it. These two actually no, that's a little too tall. That's not bad, that's not horrible, although I don't know what that specifically is. I think that should be like another block lower. That's just too much in your face.
I don't know why he's biggish because
that's garbage. I hate doing this. You'll see me do this a lot, and it never. Oh god, and it never turns out well. It's the flat wall with the windows like that. It needs some sort of a detail because that never looks
I
good.
don't know another house, so then no one will see that. Or you could add a little there.
Front and back are basically the same. 4, I guess. I mean, it's not the worst one yet, but it's not good either. Oh, I remember this one too. June 16th. I like the staircase, but that's it. The actual house itself is bad.
What's going on, guys? I'm gonna make this little modern
Yeah, I don't know
house.
what I was
Yeah,
doing with that. It's
but,
perfectly symmetrical
you
too.
Decided to add something 'cause you have to work with. So let's say the floor is.
Yeah, okay, so
that
that does have the 3rd story option, which is nice, but overall it looks garbage. I'll say 4 again. With his hand in front of his chest, up and down, and his eyes were glowing. Yeah. Rules, and so do I. Yeah, perfect. 21, June 24th. Again, it's gonna be a miss. This looks cool, I think, the circle. And I've wanted to contribute that on another modern house, and I may actually have. I don't exactly remember. But, other than that, it looks bad.
What's going on, guys?
Also, my intros will eventually change, so they're not just me walking around and being annoying. I mean, the back looks fine. I think it's only the front that's that bad. Because the front is the big thing, I'll only give it a 4.5. But this concept here is good. If I didn't do the door how I did the door, that would have been a lot better. Maybe if the light gray stuck out and then the gray was in. That'd be a little bit better, I think. I was looking at this one the other day here. 22nd, July 2nd. Ironically, that's a lot of 2s. Here's the thing. It's a good concept. I think this is a thing that could possibly be saved into something good. I like the way with the the triple balcony, I guess, there. But it looks just dumb.
What's going on, guys?
It just looks dumb. It's so rectangular. And it's a perfect rectangle, too. Like, you look at the side. Okay, well, no, it does have a big balcony.
Kind of looks like the front.
Hold on, go back there. I don't know why I'm telling you to go back. I'm gonna...
Kinda...
Hello, Sonic, what's up? Not much, how about you? Ha ha ha. Give me more ideas. I have no ideas. I have some, but I can't, like, think of any of them, because they're all on paper and stuff. Nothing much, that sounds fun. This balcony, I think, is a cool design, but there, again, with the flat walls, I think one of these sections should be here, and then maybe we have these two as the balcony or whatever.
Looks like the front.
Yeah, no. I mean, the
Okay,
skylights are nice,
basically,
but they
like,
literally only take up that.
24 by 19 is like face planting.
You can see it literally it perfectly takes up the grid. There's no overhangs, there's no depth, there's nothing. It's just a rectangle with a hole cut out of it. Oh god, these jokes. Hold on, let me go back to the very beginning again. There. Off the bat. Trying to think of a rating. I mean, I like the concept of the color. The colors, I think, work fine together. All that. I'll say 3.5. No, I'll say 4, just because it's bad. July 2nd to July 10th. Oh, good God. Why are these so bad? You see old Wendy's in the background. Kind of like that, actually. It has a similar design, except it's kind of inverted. It just looks bad. There's nothing else I can say. It just looks bad. Where's the front door, too? I think it's on the like right side of that.
I don't get enough support, do I?
Was I talking about not getting enough support? Laughs in today.
Wait,
Wait, where is the front door? Where's the front door?
Which I did not do on the original, but I will show this now. You could put windows.
Where is the front door? Did I forget a door? I think I forgot a door.
Okay. 55 is a good number.
Can I even rate this if it doesn't have a door?
See, I've added windows.
Is that a thing I can do? It doesn't have a door.
And I just thought of a good idea, which I did not do on the original, but I will.
Yeah, I thought of a good idea of not adding a door.
You could put windows here too if you'd like.
Well, okay, actually.
Really space should be used a 25.
No, there's no door. Why? Because it doesn't have a door, I'm gonna have to rate it a 2 because it's garbage in general. Remember, no means no, but 1,000 no's and 1 yeses. YouTube This entire marketing scheme. Discord moderator easily. Alright, let's move on from that abomination to another abomination. 2 days later, July 22nd. Again, concept I think is nice. I like the quartz slab. That I think looks cool. But it kind of reminds me of a sun hat. But
one I'm going
it isn't. It's the lazy shape. Oh my god! Wait, this is still here. It's a school
yeah, it's
layout, and I never actually finished it because I realized it was way too big. Also, that suburban house there is garbage. That oak one. Okay, well, it has a door. That's good. It has a door, but it's at the back right, which I don't quite understand. If I forgot a door on back-to-back houses, I'm hopeless. I don't know. Oh, I hate the lighting glitch stuff.
And especially when you use a 20.
Not that that makes the house much worse, but I will rate this one a 4 out of 10 because it's bad. My own? Okay. Oh, yo, it's me. Okay, I think I went through too many in the playlist. I have to go back. Hold on. Sort by last video added, and then we go back to modern houses.
On, guys, welcome back.
I don't want that one. I want this one.
Guys,
oh my god, that one is abysmal. That's very true, Sonic. Just sitting at home and just crying while eating ice cream. However, the garage I think is peculiar. That whole thing looks stupid. Just take that off and redo it. Although I like the staircase. I'm gonna give this one a 2. This might be the worst so far. Although it has a door, which is good. 26. I didn't wait. What was the last date? July 30th to August 7th. I'm just kind of curious on this. This one's not half bad. This kind of looks like a vintage one. You can see KFC on the left there. I just know all my builds. You show me a part of one, I'm like, yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, this one's not terrible. I like this one.
So, I decided to go for a
good break after having to trash talk literally every single modern house I've ever made. Oh, I remember that doing that porch. I don't know why. I can remember certain parts of these. Frick. I keep doing that.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 7. I mean, there's nothing bad about it. There's nothing that you look at and like, yeah, that should be changed. Other than the 2 blocks here, but that's just to make up with how this works. But in general, it's not that bad. I'm glad I do something you love and die doing something for others. Depends on what it is. I can't really be like, yes. Has Jeffrey ever seen me being off for 30 days YouTube Premium having comment? We both skipped the trial. Haha. Absolutely not. YouTube Premium. Frick you. Okay, this one I remember. August 15th. Oh, is this the one I'm thinking of, or am I thinking... No, this is the one I'm thinking of, I think. Yeah. It's bad, though. That's all, it's just bad. If this had something here, it'd be better, but it looks too skewed to the right. Which I tend to have that issue of skewing things to the side, and I don't know why.
Hello, you trying to swipe to... After that, not in real life, volume and me trying to swipe to change time and stuff. Not in real life, but on the video, and then clicking on a different video, yeah. Fun times. As I hit the ground.
If you have a child, you can name them 1 million subscribers on YouTube, then you can tell people you hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Oh, God. Hello, Anmarar. In general, it's bad. It has some redeeming qualities. I'll rate this one a 3.5. August 15th to August 23rd. Okay, this one's not bad. That dark oak section is a little bit too chunky. 10 views. Oof. Absolute oof. But I like this section. White on the gray that time worked, I think. Would you rather be able to play every single game decades before it gets released, or would you rather you only... live forever. You have to realize early content. It depends. It depends on a lot of things. If the living forever is bad, then I would rather. I'd say right now I would play a game decades before it's released. That's what I'd rather right now. Where is random? That's a good question. I wish you would only love videos in 1080p or higher for next year. That'd be a nice New Year's resolution. That's true. But generally, I think this one's not that bad.
I did next modern one house. However, I don't
particularly like the sides. They're all kind of just windows. But, I don't know. I'll give it, I guess, a 5.5. It's not that bad. Oh, this one, looks complicated. August 31st. What was I doing here? That's a weird stripe. This section's bad. That section's too tall. Those are the instant issues I'm seeing. I like that. I actually do kind of like that doorway. That's cool.
A little bad if I'm out of time. Mad at me.
I'm moving so
Here's the
slow.
roof in case you're curious. Ow. Yeah, ow. Ouch.
Ow.
Like in the materials you start with.
Still before bedrock.
A lot of experience.
I'll give this one a 4 because there's more issues than there are upsides. Okay, 31st to September 12th. Ooh, okay. Fix cancer, world hunger. Cancer. I believe that's stone bricks there. I kind of like that. I think this one's pretty good. That's cool. There's not a whole lot that I'm looking at being like, no, this is garbage.
When I went to check it out.
That looks a little odd.
I don't know why I did that. That was pretty pointless. I am very excited today because today.
I don't want to know why I'm excited today.
So I will most likely be going today. Here's the roof.
Where am I going?
Deja vu. Should be somewhere.
Where am I going, guys? Not bad. I'll give it a 6.5. Somebody to admit to you. Oh no. 31. What is the date? September 20th. Have fun, MRR. Okie dokie. Let me see if it'll. Yeah, okay, the quality does correct. Double garage. Oh, I remember this one. I remember this one for a lot of reasons. Someone called someone said my modern houses weren't modern houses because it said just because they're gray and white doesn't mean they're modern houses. Which I kind of found funny, and this was, you're the imposter. God dang it, Sonic. But after that I made this, and I was very proud of this one. In general, it's not terrible. It's a lot going on. I do really like this design, though. I think that's cool. That'd be better with a slab gap, I think, than a full block gap.
What's going on, guys? I'm gonna make
this little plant garden's pretty cool. I like this one.
Okay.
This one's pretty good for what I was trying to do.
Probably 40 minutes.
And prove a point that I can build good in Minecraft, guys.
I used it for most of the fun. The swimming pool I added. Well, that white concrete portion was there. I just added it to make it a swimming pool. I added that balcony.
Okay, yeah, I'm talking about how I used an image. You keep recommending Iron Man videos after you've seen Endgame. Everywhere I go, I see his face. I'll give this one a 7. Or no, I'll give it a 6. 6. 6.5. I'll say right in the middle. No, actually, I will stick with 7. I know I'm very indecisive here. I'll stick with 7. There's not a whole lot that's horrible about this, although it generally isn't amazing looking. September 30th. Oh, God. I think no, this isn't. Okay, I'm still streaming, so no. I like the spruce there. That looks interesting, although then I feel like I should have done some more with that.
I'm good. Knowing me,
what I did with this, I like what I was doing with this, but it didn't turn out amazing, I don't think. It is a lot of white concrete. I'll give it a, just because of the lack of depth, I'm going to go a little lower. If I made a cover of Windows. Your jokes are, I've heard that one, the Apple Windows one. In general, your jokes are either really good or really bad. There's no in between. I'll give it a 6. 6.5, I'll say, because it's creative. 33 will be October 8th. Oh, the pumpkin skin. I forgot I did that. This wall's too flat. That's the one thing. Oh, what's playing? I just didn't talk at the intro sometimes. It was like weird.
Modern house a while ago. Or maybe over that way. We modern house for a improved version of that. And then the sides are kind of just wackadoodle.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Here, I'm actually showing, as you can see, that 25, I didn't actually know.
Oh my god, I forgot I was trying to sort of do that. I'll give this a 6 only because it looks a little odd, but in general it's not terrible. You basically say the comments on some videos not disabled, which is redundant. If you read the comments on YouTube, you'll notice that they're already disabled. Funny. October 20th. I think I remember this one. I kind of just kept going, and then I forgot that I had a general spot that I wanted to stop, and then it turned into this. Not really that good. Most of the sections look awkward. Or, like, not proportioned. It's not even proportionate, just the windows don't sit right. That was a problem with mine, I think. I never had the windows sit exactly as I wanted. That's something that I've kind of improved on recently. I can get the windows to sit in the like wall sections better. Your POV Minecraft Steve pulls up outside your house with a golf club made out of metal and he has a fedora on. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna grab my golf club and fedora, and we're gonna go golfing. I'll give it a 5. I'll just say 5. It's just average, honestly. Who dare notification me? This next one doesn't look very good. October 20th, October 30th, Halloween Eve. Hallows Eve. I stream this on Hallows Eve. What in the world is that? Can I say 0? Is 0 allowed? These words are blank me. Sometimes silence is the best answer. That's true. I remember this one because I didn't feel like making a huge thing, and I was like, yeah, I'll just make something small. And I was like, yes, perfect, excellent. That's terrible. I'm sorry, but like, if that was a solid wall, not panes, I think it'd be better. I'm generally gonna give this a 2. No, I'm gonna give it a 1.5. There's nothing like this. I think is a nice looking section, and this I think is fine looking. But A, that sticks out too far. B, what is that? If I remove that wall entirely and push that back like 3 blocks, and it's better. It's not as complicated as I made it. Ooh, whoa. That is a lot of glass. That house scares me. That's true. November 9th. Okay, so kind of a bigger gap there. I don't think that's horrible. I like the little support things. That looks kind of fancy, but, I mean...
Water. It's just
bedrock yet?
I'm gonna give you a 360
nope,
view.
It's not.
I hate that when you get some in your store.
I can tell by the,
So that's lovely.
Flying.
Probably not again. Rubbing up against my arm, and my arm is not. That's why I'm calling it a modern mansion. And 30.
Oh, I did call this a modern mansion. I didn't even realize I did that.
Of this house.
I'll give it a. I'll give it a 5 again. It's only average. November 17th. That's kind of cool, I guess. But I hate the garage in the center. The garage in the center is dumb. We've seen that a couple of times already, and it's never improving.
Things. I'll show you.
I mean,
it's not too many.
It's not like the worst, but the way that it looks, something doesn't work about it, and I think it's this right here that just doesn't work to me. I'm going to sleep over at Jack's. Mom, use protection. Better. Mom, and I'm 30. That's fun. 4.5. I don't have much else to say. I remember this. I loved this. November 23rd. What is that date? 17th, 23rd. Next one is a little bit after that. But, I mean, yeah, that's nice, I think. I mean, it's an apartment building. It's supposed to be repetitive. Hey, hi there, Facebank. Two battle against each other. Would that be a third world war? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. That's not... I mean, it's not, like, horrible, but it's not the best thing ever. Although I like it. I'll give it a 7.5 because it looks good, but it is kind of small. It is 35 by 20 something, 28 maybe. I don't know. Next one, November 25th. I remember this one, black concrete. I think this is the only house that I use black concrete on. I was gonna for a different one, but I think I did end up using gray or dark oak. I kind of like the door design here with the 4 glass. I think this one's nice. In general, there's not like anything extremely wrong with this. I kind of like the way the black works with all the light gray supports. I think that's an interesting touch.
Diagonals, so lots of materials.
Yeah, I'll give this a 7. I think it looks pretty nice, and I also like how the dark oak sticks off. I think that's a really cool feature because it makes it look more almost makeshift. December 7th. I refuse to comment until I've seen the sides. Bro, we're not even halfway there, and this has been like 46 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try to start speeding up a little bit because I don't want to go too slow. I mean, there's not much I can say here. It's just the 2 sections, the light gray and the gray sections, they're a little too thick compared to the rest of it, and it's too colorless in those sections. So I give it a 3. Oh god, not the bad thumbnails. 40, December 15th. Yeah, no, I like this one.
So, still, I'm got something. You don't see.
I think that's pretty solid.
Sides of it, I do want to mention is that this is supposed to be a garage, so,
a little bit different, but generally it's not that bad. I'll give it a. I have the hiccups. Very random question. Oh god. I'll give this a 6, maybe 6.5. Actually, no, I'll go 7 because it does look. It's more aesthetically pleasing than most of these. Is this the one I'm thinking? No, this isn't. January 4th, 2020. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's a lot of it's like 3 colors.
Yeah, I know. It's Halloween time, and we don't need to look at.
My voice doesn't sound that bad anymore. It's getting a little bit more old. I mean, only because of these 3 sections, I like it more. Like, this whole area looks nice, although that looks a little awkward. I'll give it a 6.5. Moving on, January 12th, Steve Skin. God, I can't say right now, because that, I want to like it, but I can't at the same time. What is your New Year's resolution for this year? I don't even remember what it was, I'm not gonna lie. When you can't buy happiness, when you can't buy anything. Good God. That's such a bad joke.
Weird. Time for a new console, but yeah.
I mean, the sides are okay. That looks stupid. That just looks straight up stupid. That transition I don't like. I'll give it a 4 just because of the transition, but I mean in general it doesn't look that bad. January 20th. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Everything else I think is fine. The white concrete sections all are capped off terribly. It doesn't quite, like, the dark oak doesn't sit. I mean, the dark oak sits fine on it, but it doesn't sit right, if you know what I mean.
Sorry, really, there are ways around it, or you can just.
Just because of the way the white concrete sections are, I'll say 5. What is that doing? What can you see at the bottom there? Okay, my mouse just disappears. Well, that is where my bar is. But it's just showing 3 random... Is that McDonald's french fries, guys? Oh, frick. Yeah, I'll give it a 5. 44, February 3rd. Okay, some of these gaps are getting big. No. That, I think, is an interesting concept, but it's too... It looks too tall and thin again.
Here's the why, but... modern house and have the quartz slab on the roof. We need 10
very much has potential. So many words I just split up the sentence. I'll say that looks cool though, the little slabs in the window. I'll say 4.5 just because of the slabs in the window. February 15th. Oh, God, what is that?
This. I feel
Some of these basic ones, when I got lazy, I thought were good. But they ended up being abysmal. The back looks better than the front. If you use the back as the front, this is a good house.
Had like.
I'll give it a, just because the back is nice, I'll give it a 3.5, but the front is horrible. 46, February 29th. Oh, good God. That's cool. I like that whole thing. But other than that, it's bad. This is just not right.
This is one of my not maybe this is on the here.
I talk for so long in these intros.
In case you're curious, reading.
4 because that I think it looks cool in general. Like that's nice, that's fine. That just isn't. But it's right in your face too. It's so just in your face. 47, March 12th. Again, this section's too wide. If these windows are like 3x5s or something, then they're good. It's good. That section especially needs to be capped off. I think that one can get away with it.
What's going on, guys? To make a bus. Yeah, come home. House in the meantime.
Yeah, the sides are fine. I will say. Four and a half, because this looks cool. March 24th. It's kind of interesting to revisit all these old ones, though. Garage is a little too thick. But I mean, other than that, it's not horrible.
The guy and the 48.
I will give it a 4. It overall looks a little awkward, but I think in general it's not terrible. The sections work fine together. It doesn't work as a whole, I think. With everything. April 5th. That's not horrible. I wish that wasn't gray concrete. I wish the acacia doors weren't acacia doors. That is the only section that I don't like there. This top left one
so
here.
I could just put in this instead. Which yeah, kind of built this. Having trouble for just a quick second that it mad about something. That annoys me. I don't understand.
My voice is starting to get deeper, guys. No way. 5? 5.5, because that does look cool. Moving on, April 19th. That just doesn't belong. I just wanted to add something cool. I remember doing that. It's like, yeah, I want to add some cool big, or some big cool window section. And then I kind of just jammed it in when it should not have been part of it. Oh my god, I did it again.
Yes, spell my own name along on my channel name. Wouldn't that be a... See that as my channel name. Most people don't go to the house that I made.
4 because this doesn't even look... Actually, 4.5 because that looks okay, I guess. But that just doesn't fit. Let's talk about sauce into your own when it tastes exactly like... What are the jokes now? What are you devolving to? May 15th. That was a whole month, basically. I actually really like that. It looks like... It looks like it's like a house that you kind of put the section on, and for some reason I really like that.
What's going on, guys? Now you might...
The garage is a little...
I'm just not having the issue.
Odd.
Until, the stream.
Look like stripped oak for a sec. I'll give it a 6.5. Or no, I'll give it a 7. The garage just doesn't fit, but other than that, I like it. May 23rd. That's too much window. Overall, that's actually not that good.
Okay, now the huge version. That one's okay. Some different things, not really.
You're talking about them being okay when they're not that good.
At the end. Like do a video.
It's funny because you see, this especially you notice my standards, how much they've changed. Because I'm like, yeah, okay, this one's solid. But now I'm like, no, it's garbage. 4 out of 10, I guess. Also, 2 straight years of being at May 23rd. That's kind of funny. Will it be May 31st again?
What?
Yes, it will. Any thoughts in the comments about this one? I don't know how I feel. I kind of do like that look. Throwing stones at Hercules? What? Why are we... Okay, fair enough. Have fun with that.
Guys, look at my house. 3 seconds. Do actually
Stop talking and show me the sides. Okay.
Not this section.
This
section.
That's... Okay.
Look bad. Fine without the
Wait,
quartz
let's do the right
slabs,
side.
but this section right.
Okay.
Kind of it's.
I mean, it's the gray concrete again. I don't like the gray concrete here for some reason. Oh wait, who's that dog on the phone? Hello, yes, this is dog. Yup, perfect. I think that does look kind of cool, though. It should have something at the top. It looks a little bland. 6.5 out of 10? Is that reasonable? I think that is reasonable. Yeah. That does look cool. I actually like the garage, how the way that works. The one stonework and the one that sticks out. It looks like further than the white concrete, but I can't exactly see. How does Moses brew his coffee? He brews it. Oh, God. May 31st to June 8th. Oh, God, the old intro. Just the fire crackling sound. Oh, God. That's funny. Wait, was this the original? No, it was the suburban house, I think, or a different tutorial. Let's play Minecraft. First person to respond is Gat. I think the porch is nice, but it's a little much on the house itself.
Very small. And, yes, I do have an intro now on my tutorials. If I make it a normal video, I'm adding it. If it's a stream and I don't know how to add it, there's probably a way. There's probably a small flaw with this. You have to make the floor oak on the
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That's dumb.
Materials you need. Sure, go ahead. Get through the house.
In general, not horrible, but, Nora's building every gigabyte of a game. Yes, exactly. You have to get every single pixel accurate. I guess 6 out of 10 again. I mean, it's not like... Hold on, let me go back to the very beginning. Not that far. Only... God, it wasn't even 10 seconds. Now it's 15 on the dot, I think. That looks awkward. So I'll say 6, yeah, just because that's kind of weird. June 16th. Okay, I can just skip 10 seconds now to get past that. Oh, my God. That is way too much window. I kind of liked that with the weird white concrete supports.
Down and if you haven't seen, I think it's dead.
What is the back? Okay.
There's a view count. But
God, I don't know about that one. 5.5, just because that's a little weird there and there. But that, I think that main section is cool. 56. This is the one I was thinking of. I remember doing this when the first came out with the Soul Speed. Oh, darn it. It wasn't the music one. If it was the music one, it would have been so much better.
Whatever. What?
Quartz bricks. First time I used those, June 24th. Oh, yeah, they first came out with them, and I was like, yes, I shall instantly use them. And then I did, and... This one's pretty cool. Pretty cool, apparently. Yeah, it's very cool, guys.
If you want to use... Couple things that I did miss about another update.
Smooth stone slabs, interesting.
And
also what the heck?
I don't know if
oh yeah, I remember that. Why I did the thing with the soul speed. Because I forgot when I made the video. Because I made a video on all this stuff and I didn't show soul speed, I think. And I was like, okay, I'll just randomly shove it in the middle of or in the beginning of a tutorial. I'll give this one a 7.5. It looks nice. Oh, I don't think I like this one. July 2nd. When do we go to the music one? I changed the font. I think I remember because I deleted the thing on accident and I was like, frick, I can't get it now. Ooh, interesting. I like the actual house itself doesn't look half bad. Although, A, it's very windowy again, and B, it looks weird. The actual base looks kind of odd.
Video. God, I always forget to check those. Don't video. Did close enough. Everything. So this is important, really. So basically, I'm like, so great to fix it.
I'll just talk about it for 30
Subscriber
minutes.
count
Okay,
is
cool.
dead. Think that
How long is this?
cause why the ratio always seems to be so weird. Cause there's no way it's that for me. Cause people that I know subscribe to me, it'd probably be 50-50.
Trying to figure out exactly what the frick. Oh, I was talking about how people are always like, oh my god, only 3% of people that are subscribed to my channel or only 3% of people that watch my channel are subscribed. I don't think that number's right. I think it's because of public and private subscriptions. I don't think it counts it because if it was if it's a private subscription. Oh look, we should check out this stream, guys. I mean, it looks okay. This part looks pretty good, but this doesn't. Just is too much. Just because it's too much, I'll give 6.5 again. That seems reasonable. 58, July 12th. There we go. There's the music. Look how low quality it is. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Haha. For the first Modern House with that intro, that's so mid. That is so mid. I didn't even put the tripwire hook. What the?
Okay. It's not my favorite. It's not my least favorite. What is my least favorite? I don't know. I might have one.
It's, that's pretty accurate, actually. It's just, it's okay. I actually think this section's too big. It's the proportions that are always getting me with how big the top story sections usually are when they stick over and stuff. 4.5. I'll go 4.5. 59. July 20th. Oh yeah, rocket.
Do another video.
That's very big. I don't like the amount of, like, symmetry there is. You got gray and gray, you got dark oak and dark oak, you got white and white, you got light gray and light gray, and then you got white and white roof. It just kind of doesn't feel right to me.
Front of the building. Here's the back. The back. Here.
There's a lot of windows, which I do think is not necessarily bad, but I mean in general it's just because of the mass amount of massness. I'll give it a 5. It's just very average. I mean, like, it's not horrible. Looking at it, it's not like I'm not like I'm not dying looking at it, but I mean it's not good either. Number 60. Oh, this one looks bad. August 3rd. Yes, that's very bad. The 3-block garages aren't necessarily terrible. That's a standard thing. Two smaller garages instead of a larger garage. But that it's too not proportional. Again, it looks like stripped oak there. That's definitely oak planks though. It's just the things the heights don't proportion well. There's that again. See, I told you I hate that. That looks horrible.
Not working.
Whenever I do that, I always get screwed over. I will give it. That's why the whole side of the balcony is bad normally for me. I will give it a 4. 61, August 11th. We're gonna have to start skipping past the intro. Oh, I remember this one because of a different reason. Just murder yourself in Hello Neighbor. Good job. Would you trip on a trash can and die? I think that's weird. I think if I'm gonna do what I did here, it should be on this side.
What's going on, guys? Issues.
It's not terrible, It's not as bad as some of the other ones have been. But there's nothing about it that sticks out to me as great. So I'll say 5. 62. September 12th. That's a large gap again. We're still only in 2020. We haven't even hit 2021, and you can see we're already in the 60s, which is interesting. Considering, actually, you can't see the date on my computer, but it's September 1st. That does not look good. That should be stone bricks. The smooth stone. That looks dumb. That looks really dumb. Actually, the white concrete section isn't that bad. But that doesn't look bad with the door sticking in like that. I like that. 4.5, because that just... Actually, no, 4, because that looks terrible. 63 is September 20th. When do we actually get thumbnails? When do we actually... 76 is when we actually get thumbnails. Okay. Light gray concrete framing. I know exactly where this is in my tutorial world. I pass this all the time. The light gray concrete isn't necessarily terrible, but the amount of it is too much. If this was 1, I'd like it. Okay, an entire wall of
You
it.
can make that dark.
Ooh, white that's weird. That's a little bit cursed.
Make sure
The fact that I mixed the two a little bit. But I mean, it's a little bit too much light gray concrete. No, I jumped from a very high height. Ah, good job. 4.5 is what I'm going with. 4.5. Actually, no, I'll go 5 because it's average. October 10th. I can feel it starting to die a little bit. I didn't have an umbrella. Good job. This one's reasonable. It's not great, but it's not horrible.
Guys, this is the I should have heard it is. Other than I'm getting spam.
Ah, yes, it's not a live stream, guys. Well, I guess because it has the intro, no duh. 4.5? 4.5. No, I'll go 5. Playing Act 3. I'm not surprised. Act 3 is the only one with an umbrella, to be fair, other than Finale. But Finale doesn't count in this conversation. Absolutely not. I think that, like, that look is fine, but it needs something else over here. It just looks stupid. This is the mass mental windows. Oh my god, I still have all these in lines like this, too. I kind of forgot about that. I will give it a 3.5. It's bad. That's all. It's bad. Oh, I see another circle section. I knew I did it again. I don't know why I did the slabs on the railing. Act 2 does not have an umbrella. Wait, does it? God, now you're making me question. There might be one. No, that's a gramophone in that room. I don't know. I don't have a rating right off the bat from the front.
My finger, and it's also because yeah, hit buttons do the same except the.
It's not terrible, but it doesn't look right either. Something about the railing doesn't look right, and that's throwing the entire thing off. I'll give it a 4.5. No, 4 because the railing. 4 flat. Oh boy, this one's gonna look like Hello Neighbor. November 29th. What is that? What even? I told you it would look like Hello Neighbor. Oh, you're talking about which one's the best act? Act 2 is the... in my opinion, Act 2 is the best to play. Act 3 is just too much. Act 3, I think, looks the coolest. But Act 2 is the, like, best to play through. But... I like this. I think this in general looks good, but... The way the white concrete base feeds into that is cool. November 29th. But that sticking up section on the left looks weird to me. Other than that, it's not bad. I'll give it... Oh my god, I'll give it a 6.5. If that was normal, it might even get 8 if it's lucky. 68, almost at the funny number. December 15th. That's another big gap, I think. Ooh, boy. That looks cool, but my first reaction was, I don't know how I feel about that. It's a good design, but I don't know how the execution necessarily was. I mean, I like it. I like it. What are we gonna go with here? Remember the alphas? I do remember the alphas. I was playing through Alpha 1 earlier today. And I was on pre-alpha the other day. I'll give this a, I'll give it a 6.5. Oh my god, mushroom! Funny number time. December 29th. Oh boy, this is a ripoff of that one that I was talking about earlier that I really like with the pool here. I actually think that one pulled it off better. Surprisingly for being older. Almost in 2021 now.
And it was
Let's see if we got any funny number comments.
A little bit different. I tried to make it different.
Congrats
but
on 69.
So
nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I know how to build the Among Us map? I never actually did do that. Does Neighbor ever sleep?
So,
I don't think he does in Alpha 1 or pre-Alpha.
Here it is again. It's old.
He does in Alpha 2, I believe. The back is weird. That like cross hair looking shape. In general, it's not terrible, but it could be pulled off better. I'll give it a 6.5. No, I'll give it a 6.5. 70 on January 10th. Hey, we're in 2021, boys. Too much white. I remember this one too. Cool idea with all the shapes and stuff, but it doesn't particularly work. I don't think. Actually, I think the light gray concrete section works. 4.5 because it's odd. It's a little odd. Alpha 1, I think, is the best playable house. Giant house is the best house, period. Which I talked about yesterday on stream. This one I did an interior for, so I'm gonna actually rank the interiors separately. But the outside isn't even that good. Why'd I pick this one?
Don't really. You can probably find on many.
6.5? 6, maybe? I'll say 6. It's got some cool parts, but I don't really have a whole ton to say about that one. Now, let's look at the inside. Where did he go after Act 2? What happened between 2 and 3? Okay.
The interior is very.
I can stop talking now and I can look at the actual build. I think that'd be cool. I like the openness here. That was something that I really tried to do with this, is I tried to make it open and kind of spacious in a way, but it was a hard amount of space because it wasn't like a whole ton that I had to work with.
But like for how.
Yeah, you can show the rest. Come on now. Come on now, me from the past.
Like,
bathroom's okay. Garage is empty.
What you really want to do is you could remove the garage. That's a good.
Just shut the thing and talk later. That's what I do now. I'll talk about stuff later, but I'm not going to be like showing it and being like, okay, so you can do this. Like, no. I realize how annoying this is now.
Make it down here a little bit different. I was gonna have it.
Oh my god.
Upstairs,
just shut up.
2 bedrooms.
Me, just please shut up.
All the way over here, and you're having a problem. You've got to run all the way downstairs, or you could jump the railing, but don't do that. No problem.
Oh, I didn't see that room my friend texted me.
Bathroom up here, and then the other one can be guest bedroom or child bedroom or whatever. I got no bathroom up here, so.
It's mediocre. I mean, I think it's a cool layout. I like the layout. I'll give the inside a 7.5. Furniture's not amazing, but the layout is good. February 7th. Probably jail. But why does this house burn down? That seems like weird. Oh, I remember the lantern design. I love that lantern design. It's still not bad, but that's the only thing that I think this house has redeeming for it.
Probably
I still do that. That's the funny thing. That's not just a past me thing. I like the spruce and the framing of that. It looks kind of cool. I don't like the white concrete though. I'll say 6. Yeah, where's the big gap? I know there's gonna be a big gap around here somewhere. February 15th. Ooh, no. I think the bottom floor is kind of cool looking, but that just doesn't look right.
I was gonna give me him. 4.
Whatever, the last one's 6. Let's say 6.
I am.
Shut up! Stop rambling! Probably hear me mashing my poor key. I don't know why. I always hit my spacebar so aggressively. Hear me? I just do. I don't know. Bottom floor, I'd give like a 7 or an 8. Top floor, I give it a 0. I'll even that out to a 5. I think it is redeemable. March 11th. That's a pretty big gap, but that's not the gap I'm thinking. I did it again. Okay, well, cool. Guess we're gonna hear my intro now. Oh, ouch. The big gap I'm thinking is right after 79 somewhere. Yeah, I think it actually is at 79. I think 79 to 80 is the gap. No, yeah, it is. I just remember that. It's not just like I can't see the dates. I just remember that off the top of my head. Pool's cool. The thing is cool, but that looks horrible.
File back. One is very fun to prefer. Like, cause I don't rotate that anymore.
It's also like very, very tiny. Base, I'd give a solid rating, but the actual house, no. I'll give it a 4 because in general, when you look at it, that just sticks out too much as ugly. April 4th. There are some big gaps here, apparently, but I know there's a bigger one coming up. God, it's loading for a while now. I like that more than I should. The spruce looks really cool. Just for that. 11. I'm just kidding.
Boy, wherever my least.
Show me the rest of it.
It
Okay.
has potential, but
Okay. 7.5. 7.5, I think, is reasonable. It looks pretty nice. 76. April 22nd. Again, another big gap. Oh my god, we finally did it, guys. We removed the HUD.
What's going on,
Of course
guys?
on
Welcome
this
back.
one. This one
Doing another
sucks.
video.
God, that's loud.
This is gonna be showing my game Modern.
Guys, I'm
Kinda
loud.
And yeah, in a moment I will show you the materials and the block build for my game Modern.
There's nothing that's that good about it. It's just mid. I think it took me till April of 2021 to make a properly edited thing. That's sad. But, I mean... I'll give it a 5.5, only because I think the kind of staggeredness of the heights I think is cool. There's one that's really not modern at all that's coming up soon that was really good, but it's not, again, it's not really that modern. May 12th. That is a lot, my god. I actually do really like that, though. That's cool. I love this little half a block gap. That looks great.
My game Modern. In my opinion, I think that it's definitely something that I haven't done before. And yeah, it's okay. Also, ignore the building on to the left of it. It's totally not the next tutorial. But yeah, you know, it's decent. And
What? Okay.
I will be giving
I think he's freaking out sometimes. Doesn't do that on the video, does it? I don't know why it's doing it. It's weird. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty solid. I'll give that one an 8. That one's pretty good. One of my favorites is coming up soon, though. A lot of these next ones are going to be pretty nice, although I actually don't think this one is that good. Yeah, no.
What's 78th installment of Modern House. For information on interior stuff. Specification. I'm going to be showing
Exactly 10 minutes. That's cool. Oh my god. Welcome back, Sonic. If these were like white concrete or something, it'd be a lot better. But overall, I'm gonna give it a 4.5. 79. This is the one that I said isn't really that modern. I love this staggered effect, though. This looks so good.
Come on, guys, look back.
Oh, that's loud again.
Yeah, here this one is. It's a little bit different than what I usually do, which is good. Different is usually good, unless it looks bad. Then it's not good. I'll show you the inside.
But like,
space
it doesn't. It is good, but it doesn't feel modern enough to me. I'm gonna say 8.5 because it looks really good. I really love the way this looks. Alright, here's the big gap. I think June 17th to August 18th. I went an entire 2 months without posting a modern house, and I still have 100. I didn't mean to mute the volume. Instantly, I don't like the blue glass that much, but I love this house. I love the way this one looks. It doesn't look too thrown together, but it's just thrown together enough to make it look nice.
This is the 80th installment of Modern House, and it has been a while. I tried to go with something like different, but also similar.
Because I wanted to come back after the break and make something
like,
really cool,
features,
and I think I got
some things that
that's
I've
solid.
used in the past, and I've kind of gone with a style that I have used before.
Feel for that.
A modern.
I'll give this one only because the blue glass is a little bit worse. I'm in a custom room in Act 3. Yo. Only because of the blue glass, I'm going to rate it a little bit lower, but I'll still give it an 8. September 7th. This is the one I was talking about where I was thinking of using black glass, or black concrete, but I used gray instead. And I used light gray there, which I don't really like. But I like this one.
Doing a weird one of Modern House, and I don't really have that much to say about this. This is a very complex looking one. I don't think any of these are too hard to follow, which is
I mean that's a nice thing about my modern houses.
How to build it like completely. But,
they're never like
it's
never too challenging to follow, but a lot of them I think are intricate enough to be like detailed.
To follow that much.
I'm gonna give this one a 9. I really don't have a whole ton else to say about this one. I don't have a whole ton bad to say about this one. The spruce, I love the spruce, the way that works. A lot of these new ones I'm gonna call really nice. Just fair warning if you don't like, me being self-confident. This one's interesting.
Good on, guys.
Again, the blue.
Doing another video, and
The blue
I'm sure
again
make a
looks a
modern
little
house.
odd to
Good
me.
things about this one, but I will talk about those later, including the garage. Good on, guys.
Only because of the blue glass, I'm gonna rate it a little lower, but I'll still give it a 7. I still think it's solid looking. This one, I don't think I like that much. October 11th. I didn't even look at the date of the last couple. It's the most modern one I think we've seen in a while. I mean, another custom refractory. AIDS. Me too, Demonic Val.
And this is a lot different.
Yeah, the only thing that I don't like about this one that triggers my OCD is the fact that it's facing the wrong way. You can see the house that the last one over here, and it's facing that way. The front is facing towards that. The front of this one is facing the other way. But, I'll give it a 6.5. No, I'll give it a 7. I think it looks pretty sleek, but it's a modern house for sure, but it's just, I don't know, it's not the greatest. October 27th. Ooh, whoa, that is not what I was expecting, but I do remember this one. A lot of these new ones I know, but they don't, this wasn't what I was expecting it to look like. That looks a little odd with the dark oak. I like the dark oak, but I don't think I should use stairs. There, I think the stairs are fine.
Modern house. This is the 84th installment of Modern House.
I hate that I had to do that, but I remember doing that because it's just, you know, it is what
but
it
yeah,
is.
here.
And 7 again. It's solid, but it's not the best. Oh, I remember this one. This one's kind of like the one that I was talking about earlier that wasn't that good. November 12th. It was okay. Ooh my God, that was not what I thought it was gonna look like.
Doing another video.
That's.
I'm sure make a
I
modern
like
house.
that look,
the
but it doesn't seem
Here it
very
is.
good on this small of a house.
Glory or not glory if you don't like it, I guess.
Am I talking? Okay, I am talking louder enough.
This
I
one's
think.
a little bit different.
I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit here.
Definitely. It's similar to one of them.
That's better.
Which I'll talk about later.
I'll give it a I'll give it a 5.5. It's okay. 86, November 24th. This one's small, but I mean, I like this roof. You'll see this roof pop up a couple more times, and I think that's probably my favorite, the one that is. Wait, what if there's a code to open a mod menu in Helena Brewing? Get rid of Mart? Who's Mart? I think it looks good. I like the spruciness.
Good on, guys. This is the 86th installment of Modern
Okay, that's
House,
better.
and,
Now I can talk over me perfectly fine. I like the balcony and stuff. I think the balcony looks nice. Walmart. The neighbor's name is not Mart. I'll give this a 7.5 because I mean there's not like a whole ton special with it, but you know it's still pretty good. This I think is my favorite. Yeah, I'd say this is my favorite. This roof, the light gray and the amount of windows I love on this one. Just the way this all works. I know. Okay, good. I think this is my favorite. The smooth quartz there is cool, and I also use smooth quartz. You'll see this a couple more times where I use smooth quartz or some other block to fill in where like section like this where it could be a window, but I didn't add one. 9.5. I'm gonna say I really like this. There's a couple of things that I would probably change if I were to update this or anything, but overall I don't have much of a problem. December 22nd. Last one I think was December 1st or something like that. 11th. Again, the blue glass is a no-go. I don't like the blue glass. I mean, the blue glass works, I think, but here it doesn't. That should be black glass. If everything else is blue, that's fine. But there you see this roof section again.
This is the 88th installment of.
This one I think meshes better than the last one, but overall the other one looks more aesthetically nice. I'll give this one an 8.5, only because of the blue glass. But again, you're seeing a lot of these are higher. January 15th, we're in this year, guys. Okay, no, it's not the updated intro yet. I like this one too. The smooth stone is cool. And the way the roof works, I like.
Most of the other ones is in like size. But I mean, look at the one.
Oh, mine was near for a glitch in the alpha. Oh, really?
Kind of solid, but yeah, I don't know. This one like is very different, and I don't know what else to say. And I'm gonna be.
That's very different. I'll give it an 8.5. That does look a little. The smooth stone looks a little weird there, I think. But I like the concept of that. It could have been pulled off better. Moving on to 90. Oh, I remember 90. 90 is like futuristic. Yeah, I do really like this one, although it is a lot of just glass. Because it's so much glass, I'll give it a. Actually, let me look at the other side. Although I do kind of, I'm gonna start to know these more because I've just did some of these. I'll give it an. I think an 8, 8.5. I'll say. Front door's there too. I actually didn't forget it. Yeah, overall it's pretty solid. 91, February 16th. I keep forgetting to look at the dates. Oh, this one I really like as well. I love the way these sections are broken up. Forgot how to say broken, apparently. It's kind of a two-tone house. It's just the smooth quartz and the black glass, and obviously the doors and stuff are a little different, but that's all it is. I'm gonna say 9. I don't have much to say wrong about this. Oh god, this one. March 2nd. Okay, no, I don't think it'll get updated for a little while. That is okay. I mean, I used it on the other one. I think it actually looks better on this one. Overall, other than that, I don't particularly like it that much.
Which is about average time, actually, but, I kind of just needed something to record.
Mr. Peterson, I'm gonna end your whole career.
Easy.
Me too.
But, yeah, being really and I was about average.
What was that? Oh, balcony. 6.5. I'll say 6 because it just, I don't know, it looks a little meh. 93, March 22nd. Surprised I haven't gotten an ad. Still the old one, I think. Yeah. I really like this one too. The way the smooth quartz to spruce to gray concrete works, or at least is the way that it works. I really like this one. Yeah, this might be one of my favorites as well. See, a lot of these new ones are better. I'm gonna give this one, I think, I'm gonna give this one a 9.5 as well. I actually really like this. It's very basic, but it looks good. Oh, I know this one, April 6th. I have this in a different world of mine too. I really like this smooth quartz rectangle, how it looks. But I mean, other than that, it's not anything huge. But the way that sits on top of everything, I think it's great. Because it looks like it's part of it and not part of it at the same time. 8.5. I don't know. April 6th to April 19th. A lot of these are going to be a little bit tighter together. Oh, God, I forgot about this one. This, I think, looks good. I think it generally looks pretty solid, but there's some things about it that are meh to me. It is detailed. I am right there. But it's not particularly the right type of detailed. It's still the old intro, yeah. Okay. Stonebrick walls there. I mean, it's solid looking, but it feels a little, weird. I'll give it a 7. May 7th. Oh wait, there's the new intro. Brian, there's a message in my alphabet. It says, ooh, Peter, those are Cheerios. Good job. Yeah, I like this one too. I like this garage design. I've used this a couple of times on suburban houses actually too, except just closed off the back. Yeah, this is solid.
Houses on these, I don't have a whole ton of zones, which is always nice to have a small one. Sometimes
screw section works nice enough.
On these 90s.
Oh, I forgot about. I'm not even gonna say what I did in this. I've done this a couple of times though, but overall solid. I'll say 8 again. 97, May 31st. That's another big gap. What the heck? That's too much, I think. I think that's too much. This looks okay. I like this section, but this is too much. Yeah, I like the garage and the porch roofs.
But it turned out really well on my to the left there.
It turned out really well. I mean, it did turn out really well. I will say I'm not terribly wrong, but you notice it's just a little too much, I think, over like with the amount of detail. That I think should be removed, or that slab row at least. That I think should be toned down. Other than that, I think it's not terrible. No, I can't clean. I got stuff to do. You know, we all know you don't have any stuff to do. Dang. I'm only gonna give this one a 5. It's not as good as I thought it was originally. June 17th. New intro again. See, it's exactly 15 seconds, basically. Oh, and the mangrove came out of using the mangrove. Actually, this one isn't as bad as I thought it was. Moss blocks to make that transition a little bit cleaner. This one I struggled with, though. I struggled with this one a lot. Wait, what was that? I see Moe's over there. Wait, ready? I'm going to name everything. Zaxby's, Moe's, Swiss Chalet? Or Canadian Tire. No, I think that's Canadian Tire. Freshco, well, that kind of tells me. This actually doesn't exist. As a video. I show it. Is it this one that I show it in? It's not terrible. I like this one more than I thought I would. I'll say 8.5. Sweetie, it's broccoli. It's good for you. No, open up the airplane. Never dang the broccoli. Dang you and dang the Wright brothers. What does the Wright brothers have to do with broccoli? Wait, is it this one that I showed in? No, I think it is the Freshco then. But, oh, no, wait. No, I did release that one, I think. I'm gonna have to try to find that, because I know I have that in the playlist. Oh, this one I think might be my favorite, actually. I can't give it a 10 out of 10, because I have some kinks with it, but I think this is my favorite. You know what I'm gonna give it? I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I'll give it a 9.5. There are some kinks with this little area that I don't like, but I think this is my favorite out of all of them. And then the 100th, I don't know why this is a hashtag, by the way, but none of the others are, it's just that one. But, I'll give this one a 7.5. I think the way that this kind of works is cool. The front looks fine, although the right side, I always struggle with one side in Modern House, and this one was the right side. But yeah, I like this one a good amount. Okay, let me go back to my channel. Win. Why did it appear twice? Oh, because live now and then just on the page. Playlists. No, let's figure it out. Let me see if I can find this. What is the first one? I guess the first one was that suburban house, huh? Yes. Wait, what is this? Scroll all the way down. That isn't even showing everything. Okay. And I'll have to go into the mansions playlist too, because I think there's one in there. Or maybe it is in both. Hold on. Got all the Hello Neighbor stuff. Okay, it's showing further now. This is what I was thinking of. The mansion. Ooh, whoa. I actually really like that. It looks pretty cool. H. I'll give this a... what should I give this? 8, I guess? I mean, it's a little bit okay there. But generally looks pretty nice. And there's some of these stuff here. This is what I was looking at. But there is something in my tutorial world that is unreleased. And I might have actually turned that into this. Did I? Hold on, let me see. I can tell. I don't know. But I don't remember the video I showed it in either. But, I mean, yeah, it isn't even that good. I kind of like how the top looks with the stripes. Nice audio. Nice mic quality. I mean, it's okay. I'll give it a 5. But, yeah, overall, I'm going to go to my favorite one really quickly. I'll just click on it, and then I will end the video showing the shot. Well, yeah, overall, what would you say your guys' favorite is? Leave it in the comments if you actually were here for the entire 90 minutes or what your favorite is out of what you saw. This one's by far my favorite, I think. But yeah, I think that's watched this video. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic dinner, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.